how to make your Amazon listing perform better when it comes to sales. If you're watching this video, chances are that you're wanting to step your game up with your Amazon listing to make it convert better, get more sales, make your Amazon PPC perform better, get a higher ROAS. So you're in the right place. Stay locked in on this video because we're going to be looking at 3 Amazon listings, and we're going to be looking at what those Amazon listings are doing right, everything that they're doing right, and what's contributing to them being successful with the review count, with the sales, and everything like that. So stay locked in on this video, and let's go ahead and look at some winning Amazon listings. So before we jump into it, let me tell you who I am. My name is Ian Smith, and I run an Amazon marketing agency called Evolve Media. We work with a lot of Amazon sellers, and we help them with getting their Amazon listings to a better place. We help them with designing product photos, designing EBC content, doing product photo shoots, video shoots, getting more user testimonials and videos and things like that. So if that sounds appealing and you want to learn more about the services that we offer, head over to evolvemediaagency.com. If you're wanting to get a free digital download, then we have this incredible, very high value, very powerful Amazon listing checklist. It's huge. It's got a ton of things that you need to include in your product photos, in your EBC area, in your bullet points, in your title, all the different areas of your Amazon listing. This is a massive checklist that is going to tell you all the different sales strategies to include in that. So to get access to this free Amazon listing checklist, go to zonchecklist.com. Again, that's ZON checklist.com. I guarantee you are going to get some massive value, and that's already going to help increase the conversion rate of your listing. So now let's go ahead and jump into me showing you my screen and showing you these 3 Amazon listings that we can extract some value from and kind of mimic some of the sales strategies that they're doing. All right, so as you can see here, the first product that we're going to be looking at is a silicone American flag license plate frame holder. Now, very basic product, right? It's just silicone. It's just basically a little frame. It's like, how could they really sell this thing, right? How can you really pitch a license plate frame holder? So we're going to look at some of the sales tactics, because if you can sell a license plate frame, then you can pretty much sell anything. Just a real quick peep at the other products we're going to be looking at is a aluminum grease cup liner. This is another one of those products that it's like, it's aluminum, it's a cup liner. Like, how can you really be that salesy with and conversion rate increasing with a basic product like this? Well, we're going to check out some of the tactics that they're doing. And then in air compressors. So these are not like super sexy, super social media type of products. These are basic products that, you know, they've just got great things going for them. So let's go back to the license plate frame holder, and already off the bat, let's look at the product photos. And you can see here, they got a white background, they got the frame right there. They give you a little sample image of like what that is exactly. So this is a license plate little frame to kind of show you what exactly this is. If they just had this product right here, you'd probably be like, what is that? What am I looking at? It's just a rectangle. But they have some branding here. They've got some resonation tactics where they're saying home for our troops, homes for our troops. So they're kind of like saying this is troops related. This is, you know, for more military type of people. The next image says, why choose Tactilian? Interesting name that they have there. So it kind of shows a little bit of a, you know, product mock-up, like what it'll look like on your truck. Now, really, I mean, this is so subtle, people aren't going to really notice this. So they really have to be creative with their marketing in order to get people to buy this. But they're saying included donation to U.S. veterans. So there's that upside of like, feel good. You know, when you buy this, you are also supporting the troops in some way. We do donate to U.S. veterans. Anti-scratch reinforcement, anti-rattle silicone material down here. So those type of products that have a feel good or a donation aspect to it is going to set you apart from your competitors, because if your competitors aren't doing some kind of donation to US veterans or anything to support the troops or anything that's like a feel good, that may just be enough for a specific buyer to tilt them over the edge and make them choose your product over your competitors. So let's go ahead and move on to the next image here. Patriotic Design. You've got your little stars, American flag stripes kind of things. Patented design. And let's see what they got here. Understated 3D gloss stars and stripes over a soft matte silicone plate. So, you know, to me, it seems pretty hard to pitch this kind of product, but they're able to pull out some of those value drivers there. No contact between license plate and vehicle paint. drainage holes from the underside. So what I would recommend to you is, again, get our checklist, go to zonchecklist.com, write down in the checklist, it tells you, write down a list of all of the features and benefits and why you're different than your competition. What are your materials? How are they different than your competition? What are those social proof aspects? You know, do you have 500,000 units already sold? Do you support the troops? Have you been featured in any kind of publication out there? So this is saying things like waterproof, which sometimes some of this stuff may be like common sense. You may think it's common sense, but the buyer isn't necessarily thinking in these different benefit ways. So sometimes just stating like I personally thought that was just assumed, yeah, it's weatherproof, it's silicone. Like I'm not thinking silicone is gonna like absorb a bunch of water. So just putting that in there, it's weatherproof, water, ice, and heat resistant silicone. It can withstand almost 400 degrees and doesn't melt. Not like we're ever gonna have that kind of temperature. Hopefully with global warming, I mean, you never know, but it doesn't crack in negative 76-degree temperatures, which, wow, that's pretty cold. I don't think you're ever going to have your truck or vehicle in that cold or that hot of weather, and a lifetime warranty. So they're including things in here that, like, this is good sales strategy, right? I mean, they're saying like your temperature. I mean, that may be something for your product to talk about. And even if nobody's ever going to be around a 400-degree or a negative 76-degree area, it still makes the product stand out from the competition, seem impressive, right? There's a ton of silicone products on the market, but I've never really seen somebody put like the degrees spectrum of like how much heat and cold it can withstand. And then always having a lifetime warranty is always a good idea to put that on there. So let's see what else kind of. Okay, so here's some social proof and some good vibes. We'll call this good spirited social proof. Basically, they're saying a portion of your purchase will go towards assisting wounded U.S. veterans. Proudly donated over $130,000. So instead of just saying, yes, a portion of your purchase goes to veterans, be specific and say, we've already donated X amount of dollars. That's going to make people actually believe you, because I'm sure people think that there are scams and lies, companies that are just straight lying out there that are saying that we donate to this cause. And it's like, okay, do you really? How much money is really going to that? All that kind of stuff. So this is really taking the stance of, we support our troops, we're aligned with the military, we're somewhat of a nonprofit. I mean, you can kind of take that approach. Obviously, they're probably making a profit, but already you're seeing some good information. And again, it's a silicone license plate cover. Like, how much information could they really have? Let's see how many videos they have. Okay, so they have one video showing you how to actually install the product. You know, it's probably a pretty basic install process. It's just a couple screws, I'd imagine. But look at that. I mean, they have that in there. I've seen products that are more complex that don't have videos. So I highly recommend that you invest in getting a video, even if it's a basic demonstration video, unboxing video, social proof type video with somebody just giving their feedback, review, testimonial kind of thing. And again, we can help you do that. We help a lot of Amazon sellers do that. If you want to book a free call to learn more about these services, go to evolvemediaagency.com. All right, so let's move on to the next products. And just because I already spent a lot of time on that one, so let's look at these aluminum foil drip pans. So I personally own a Blackstone griddle. So I came across this product just searching for accessories for my Blackstone griddle. If you don't know what it is, basically it's like a barbecue thing. So I was just wowed by the social proof and the sales strategies that they're doing with their images. So take a look at this. I mean, this is stuff that you'd find at like the dollar store or Walmart, right? But let's see how well they're doing. So first of all, they have the product dimensions to make sure that it's actually going to fit. They say the materials and what it's made from, you know, premium quality, aluminum foil, eco-friendly and recyclable. Okay, I mean, you probably already know aluminum foil is recyclable. You know, it's just like a can, a Coke can. Perfect fit. The grease cup of Blackstone, 28 inch and 30. So that doesn't really make sense. Perfect fit. The grease, you know, work on your copy a little bit. Make sure it makes sense. But I mean, they're showing it works with these Blackstone models, and it'll fit perfectly. And, you know, just being very clear about who this is for and who this is not for. I talk about that in the checklist in a lot of my videos. Be polarizing. Say, who is your product for? Who is it not for? So that you reduce your return rate. You don't want a bunch of returns, right? So you want to make sure that you are telling them, what does it fit? What does it not fit? How is the sizing? You know, a sizing chart. Here's some instructions, quick install process, put the liner into the grease cup, not fitted fully, deform it, you know, bend it a little bit, and then boom, done. So I don't know if they really needed this, but hey, overselling is better than underselling. Showing people this is how you install it. It's very easy, and it's probably not going to fit perfectly, so just make sure you bend it. That's kind of a good way, because if people thought that it was going to fit perfectly, then they may get it and they're like, oh, I've got the wrong size. I need to return it. I need to see if they have another size. And so kind of being straightforward and upfront and telling them, look, you got to bend it, all right? You got to bend the aluminum foil a little bit, make sure it fits good. Good upfront transparency. Talking about the value here, value pack includes 40. So what's all included? That's a really good thing to always have, so that there is just no mystery. They understand exactly what they're getting. Again, that's going to help your conversion rate and reduce your return rate. So let's see, 2-in-1 aluminum foil pans. It's a grease cup liner. It's also a little food storage pan. You can put food in it for heating, freezing, storing, transporting. I'm not a good reader, okay, I'll admit it. But you're giving them multiple uses, and they may not have even thought, oh yeah, let me put some food in there. I can also use the backup pans as food, because I'm not going to need 40. I'll probably need 10, and then I can just use the other pans for some food. So that's a good way to show them like multi-use, multi-purpose, good information right there. And then just a little mock-up photo. Now they probably could have added some text in here saying like lines up perfectly, or no mess, no fuss, no fuss, no mess, you know, saying things like keep your grill area clean. Just any kind of little text added into this image would be a good addition. Next, you just have another image that probably could use some text, just showing, you know, how the drip pan is installed, where it goes, all that kind of stuff. And then this listing is similar to the other listing, where with the bullet points, they formatted the first areas, kind of making a bit of a title area. And we talk about this in our Zon checklist, again, zonchecklist.com, where how you structure your bullet points. This is a really good thing to do. Just going back to that silicone license plate, they have a little emoji, they have all caps. So it's a bit of a title, a bit of like a attention grabber. So I guarantee you that your bullet points are more likely to be read when you format your bullet point area in a organized fashion like that. All right, moving on to the air compressor. So first off, just talking about the title, they put their brand first thing first in the actual title. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but if you want to build that brand, build that relationship with your customer, you may want to do that. Let's see if Gista 40-pack Blackstone. So they did it as well, and they did not. So the brand here is Tactilian. They just did silicone American flag license plate. So you know, it's up to you if you want to do that. A lot of companies do put their brand as the first name, but if you don't have a solid brand or you don't have a wide product line, you may not want to do your brand as like the first word in it. Okay, so great photo right here. This is a white background, just showing what's all included. You know, there's no mystery. Again, taking out as much mystery as you can. It shows you get the battery, you get a bag, you get the unit, you get some attachments. Really, really good first product photo, because when they see this in the search results, that may just look like more value than the competitors because it's showing everything that's included. So great image there. Triple power, talking about the battery life and the power of the battery, and then it's also DC 12 volt and AC. So you got battery, you got wall, so just multi-use, you know, talking about different ways to use it. This is gonna set you apart from your competition if they're not covering all those bases on how you can use the product in different ways. All right, set pressure and go, so very easy to use. They're kind of already telling you how to use the product, demonstrating the product, hook it up to your car, automatic shut off. So it's just super easy. Product demonstration image right there. Oh, here's another one. This product has videos. It looks like it has 2 videos here. So they're going above and beyond just the one video. They're adding in a second one, which is really good. And we're gonna look at what kinds of videos those are to see, you know, are they just the same? Are they brand-oriented videos? Are they product how-tos, product demonstration, unboxing, stuff like that? So 2 powerful motors, up to 160 PSI. Wow, that's actually pretty high, because normally car tires are like 40, 50. So 160 PSI, I don't even know like what you're pumping up to need that kind of power. It's super portable. Look at that. Air mattress, from air mattresses to tires, you got it all on a battery. This is going to be your camping buddy. So let's see, battery power and handy carry bag. You can now inflate items outside your car, which is actually pretty nice. You know, having to like link it up to your car. I'm not trying to sell the product. I'm just saying they're doing a good job of giving you all the different use cases and giving the customer ideas on how to use this And talking on those pain points, you know, you don't need to be super close to your car. You can be a bit away and be able to inflate your air mattress, because who parks their car right next to their tent, right? In the camping example here. Multi-purpose, included adapters, deflation mode, sports, bicycles, kayaks, camping mattresses. So again, saying who it's for and who it's not for. Who it's for is campers, people that just want to have something in their car to, you know, in case you run over a nail and your tire goes out, may be good. Bicycles, kayaks, I guess the inflatable kind of kayaks, not the plastic kind. So let's check out the videos and see what kind of videos they have here. So I'm not going to have the sound. Let's turn off the sound. And so I would call this a features and benefits type of video. It also looks like it's going over what's all included. Wow, really well done video. How to use it, so product demonstration. So they're kind of ticking all the boxes on what's included, how to use it, different features and benefits, the bag, how it all stores. Yeah, I'm kind of close to buying one of these things too. I'm selling myself. All right, let's see what this one is about and how it's different. An Amazon exclusive product, kind of looks to be the same, just kind of showing. So I would guess this was their first video. Shows the attachments, shows more AC, what different vehicles it works on. This was probably their first video because it's not as in-depth as the other one that looks like it really goes in-depth. And it's a bit of a brand video, kind of building that social proof. You know, when the video is edited that nicely, that's going to build some trust and credibility. Anyway, that is the listings that I want to show you. Hopefully you got some value and you learned what these guys are doing right, and maybe some of the things that they're doing you're not yet doing and you should probably get to doing it. Put that in your actual listings. Put some of these sales strategies. Maybe you take some notes in this video. I don't know if I touched anything new in this video, but hopefully I did. Again, get access to our Zon checklist, our Amazon listing checklist, by going to zonchecklist.com. It's going to talk about a lot of the same things that I talked about in this video, and like some of the things that you need in your product photos and your EBC area, you know, and don't be afraid to put the same exact sales strategies that are in your product photos, put those in your EBC area and in your bullet points, because sometimes people, they skip over the product photos and they scroll down and they go to the EBC area. So you want to have those same sales tactics and strategies in there as in the product photos. Sometimes they may not go to the EBC area and they only stick to the product photos, or sometimes maybe they're bullet point readers. I don't really know that many bullet point readers, but you want to be repetitive and put the same sales strategies all in different parts, different sections of your listing. So thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.